Hi there, and I'm here this evening to show you something that I am just absolutely thrilled and over the moon to receive, and it is a journal from Rebecca, who is Dances with Pit Bulls. And if you follow Rebecca, you know that her journals are legendary. I mean, they are so fun. It's what she works on and glues in and chats and talks about, and she does so much with her, journals, and she always has 3 or 4 or more going at one time, and they are literally amazing. And out of the goodness of her heart, she made me this and sent it to me, and I am, like I said, just over the moon. And so I'm going to go through it with you, and there's these gentlemen here on the front cover, and they kind of remind me of my 3 sons, actually. Because they are imbibing and they're having themselves a nice time here, it looks like, it appears anyway, and looks like maybe playing cards as well. I'm not sure. Let me look real quick. No, I think they're just having a cold one. And she's named this book, this journal, Notes, etc. And down here she's got some really cool looking earrings, I think they might have been, but they are dragonflies on each side, and then there's a bumblebee in the center, and they've got bling on them, all blinged up. How pretty. And before I go on, I want to show you the spine. I absolutely love to watch Rebecca do these beaded spines. Isn't that the most gorgeous thing ever? And then here's the back, and I know she's done this over and made it look like, well, kind of like a distressed type leather bound book. I just love it. And she's got it closed with some seam binding over here. So I'm going to just open it up, and I will do a flip through for you, and I will be as quick as I can, but I do want to do it justice because this is just amazing. And thank you, Rebecca. I can't thank you enough for this book. And on the inside it says, from the library of, and it's got, I don't know if you're close enough, I hope you're close enough to see everything. I might try to bring you in just a little tiny bit here. Oops, wrong way, of course. There. Okay. And it's got some really pretty vintagey looking paper. I don't know if that was already on the book, or if Rebecca put this inside lining on it, but it's got that on there, and I love it. And there's a little card here that says, "Let's celebrate this happy life," and it's a little ATC, and it's got her name and 2018 on the back. So that's cool. That's just Rebecca. Oh, and then she's got a couple of her little business cards in here. Crazy Rebecca, also known as Dances with Pit Bulls, and she's got her YouTube, and she's got Crazy Rebecca's is her Facebook, and so I love it. Thank you, Rebecca. She gave me a couple of her business cards as well. How nice is that? So then we start off, and then it's got some more vintagey paper here, kind of a green, like old looking wallpaper pattern there. And here's some more fellas that look like, again, like they're having a really great time of it. Makes me wonder, Rebecca, what you think I do with my spare time. And now I love it. I love these old pictures like this, and this is so cool. And these guys are all sitting around having a party too. So, and then she's got a bee stamped up in this corner here. I'm pretty sure you can see everything. Here's a little pocket made out of, it's like a vintagey paper bag. And this page here is got a really old playing card and some stamping and piece of ephemera here. And this one says save $20 off absinthe. And that's cool too. A really cool piece of ephemera there. Look at that, neat. That's on a piece of graph paper. There's a lot of place for journaling here. And here's a, it says half acre Chicago. Got a really cool picture in the middle of an owl, and then this looks like octopus legs though, so I'm not sure what that is in the middle, but isn't that cool? That's on a piece of book page or book paper. Ah, here's a couple. Here's a couple right here. I don't think they look too happy to be getting married. Oh, now I know what this picture was here. It's the bachelor party for this guy. And here's a bumblebee on this one. And this says, for your friend Marcia. Now I'm wondering, did someone send this to you and say that, Rebecca? Did somebody send this picture to you for me, or whatever? Because this isn't how you spell my name. So if you have another Marcia, this picture might have been supposed to go to her, but too bad she's not getting it now. So there's that really cool picture. This one, for some unknown reason, kind of reminds me of Silence of the Lambs. I don't know why. I'll have to look up the trailer or whatever for that movie again. And here are some Indian motifs down this belly band. It's a vertical belly band. And then there's a little piece of doily and a little card here with real kind of, it's got some shimmer to it on the paper, but just some paper for journaling there. There's another kind of a dyed paper underneath. Some more butterfly stamps on this paper. And then here's a really, really old house piece of ephemera, and that's on dictionary paper. I think you can see. Oh, and here's some more guys. And they're all sitting around having a cold one as well. Okay. No, I love it. Look at that old picture. Look at this guy's boots, and he's got his pants rolled up. I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love these old vintage pictures. They're so cool. And here's some flowers, and this is a book page that's all painted that Rebecca did, and a butterfly over here on the other side of the dictionary paper. There's a bumblebee and the letter, or the number 4. That's really cool. Like I said, a lot of places for me to journal in. So eclectic. And this lady just blew me away as well. She's really having a blast, and I think that's a 4-leaf clover in her teeth. So I'm assuming that she may be Irish. I'm not sure, but she's having a good time. Okay. And then here's some more ephemera and a butterfly stamp and a really old family picture there. Looks like a dad and some 3 boys. Butterfly down here, and some more painty painty paper there. Love how that feels. Some graph paper here. Oh, that's a cool piece of vellum type paper with a pattern. It looks like from a dress pattern on it. Look how cool that is. And then here is another bag, and it's got these ladies on it here, and it's got a pocket here, and it's a vintagey paper bag, and there's a bumblebee. And then on this page we've got a fella here and his dog, or a young boy and his dog. How cool is that? See? Love it. And here's two butterflies and a bumblebee. And this looks like a page here, a coloring page that I could color in someday or use it for whatever. Here's a couple, a happy couple there. Kind of a real old vintagey looking couple. Look like paper dolls, maybe Tim Holtz paper dolls, I'm not sure. There's a bumblebee there. And then here's a painty paper that Rebecca did. And here's some guys again and here's some guys here that are sorry about that, folks. Here's some guys here that are imbibing again. I think it might be that same picture again with the guy's pants rolled up, but I love it. Look at that. And oh, here's another happy couple here on this music page. And I don't even know if those shoes are... I'm sure they were the height of fashion back in that day. That's something else. That's on music paper. Love it very much. Here's some more flowers on a butterfly stamp. Here's the other part of that vintagey paper bag. Here's a gentleman here. Can't tell what he's got in his hand. Let me see. Looks like he might have just a paper sack or a cloth sack in his hand. Looks like one of the paper dolls as well. And then here's a guy here. It looks like another Tim Holtz paper doll maybe, and the number 5 on this page, and it looks like an old ticket. And this says share the wealth. Give this card to any player. It looks like a thing from a game, a card from a game. There's some graph paper, not ledger paper, yeah. And this is a really pretty piece of ephemera. It says Spring and Robertson's printers and that type of thing. 1880. How cool is that? And a bee, bumblebee again. And this is another little piece of ephemera down here, really old. It's got watches, clocks, jewelry. It says his advertisement for watches, clocks, jewelry. Okay, and here's a little corner tuck spot, and it's also, I think you can put something in that. That's a piece of the paper bag as well, the vintage paper bag. And look at this cool tag. It says brave and handsome. How cool is that? Love that. Thank you, Rebecca. And here's a little, looks like a little bee stamped and some scallop cut out on the end of the paper, and it looks like a little tablet, a little writing tablet made there, put together and made. How cool is that too? Put that back in there. There's the other piece of ledger paper. Here's a gal here. I don't understand why these poor folks always looked like they were really not having a good day. She looks very unhappy to me, and I just feel really bad about that. Okay, that's graph paper. Here's some more flower ephemera and some butterflies. And here's the other half of the corner spot here with a place to put things in. Some bees up the top. And there's the other piece of the music paper. And here, and there's some stamps, all of the butterflies down this side. This says Tuesday Brews Day. Seven Saints Tuesday Brews Day. 50% off drafts for the passionate beer drinker. And these two fellows down here look passionate. They look like they're enjoying their brewskis. Okay, and there's this. Beautiful, beautiful paper. So shimmery. Love it. And then there's a pocket here on this page, and this tag with, look at this. It's all music paper on the back, and it looks like it's stamped with some dots. It's got some lace on there and a piece of flower ephemera, some clear iridescent sequins, and some lace up at the top. That's a beautiful, gorgeous tag. I love that. Thank you, Rebecca. That goes in there, that little pocket. Made out of dotty, orangey paper. Looks really good with that page. And here's the other half of the coloring page. And then I think that brings us to the end of the book. Yepper, there it is. Oh, thank you so much, Rebecca. You don't know how much this means to me to have one of your awesome journals. I'm over the moon. I just can't thank you enough. It's just amazing, and I love it, love it, love it. And yeah, thank you ever so much for thinking of me and doing this for me. It's like I said, it's just amazing. Thank you so much. And everybody go check out Rebecca, who is Dances with Pit Bulls, if you don't know her. And I will put the link to her channel in the description box below. And so take care now, and until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye-bye.